Whether it be a dog, a cat, a rat, a rabbit, a guinea pig, or a mouse, by a show of hands, who here owns a pet of any kind? Animals are constantly scientifically tested on. Did you know that animals like the ones that you all own are tested on in a variety of ways? I hope this speech will be informative to those of you who own pets. Animals are researched on through testing and other forms such as injections and testing beauty products on these animals. First, I will go into detail about animal testing and the topic and its background. Second, I will discuss the pros and the cons of animal testing. And lastly, I will inform you all on the way the animals are treated. Animal testing first got to start back between the 1940s and the 1960s. Scientists conducted more basic experiments and research because they lacked the tools that we now have. We now have the most up-to-date technology, and we're able to conduct more thorough testings opposed to back then when they lacked the resources. Animal testing is very crucial in today's society. Thanks to animal testing, many people are able to use beauty products without being harmed. And scientists also test vaccines on animals. Scientists test vaccines and medicines to make sure that pharmaceutical drugs that people consume are, again, not harmful to their body. In the article H1N1 Vaccine Tested on Animals First by Sharon Seltzer, she's a writer for the Care2 information website, and this article is posted on October 12, 2009. The article states that before the swine flu vaccine was actually distributed to the public, it was first tested on animals to make sure that it was safe, and it obviously is safe because now it's available to the public. There are several pros and cons to animal testing. Many of these involve finding cures for diseases, and the cons involve the mistreatment of animals. The pros for animal testing are that by testing on animals, we do not have to test on people, as sad as that sounds. And by testing, again, products on animals, scientists are able to make sure that when products are made available to the public, it does not harm them. In an article called Animal Test and Medicine, posted by Rachel Hajar, she's a medical doctor, and this article can be found on the NTAB website, posted in 2011. She writes that animals are mainly tested in laboratories for biomedical reasons, which means in biomedicine they test medicine, drugs, and chemicals to make sure that all these things are effective on people. And as for cons, the mistreatment of animals is one thing. They're probed and killed alive. And by being tested on, all these testings put a strain on their health. I have just explained to you some pros and cons of animal testing. Let us now discuss how they are treated. The treatment of animals consists of deprivation of water and incarceration of the animals. As reported in the article Animal Testing and Medicine, again by Rachel Hajar, posted in 2011, states that the issue of mistreatment of animals is a valid concern today because they, again, are kept in very small cages. Scientists hold down the animals like in this picture. One scientist holds the kitten down while the other is injecting something into the kitten. And beauty products are tested on chimps. They test hairspray, shampoo, conditioner, and makeup on these animals to make sure that shampoos and any chemicals put in your hair do not damage or burn your hair, or cosmetics that are put and applied to a person's face does not harm them. Sometimes they over apply cosmetics to an animal. They feed it a lot of lipstick to the point where they die, so they know how much lipstick a person should not consume before they are killed. And this is done to make sure that the products that are being distributed to the public are safe. These are all things that fall under the topic of animal testing. And again, animals are tested. Um, Procedures like injecting vaccines to find cures, like cancer and such, and testing beauty products so that they are again safe. First, I discussed in details animal testing and its background. Second, I discussed the pros and cons of animal testing, and lastly, I informed y'all on how the animals are treated. I hope that this presentation has informed you and taught you something about animal testing, and hope you all again have learned something that you won't forget. Thank you.